Recently, during a capacity building workshop for non-state actors organized in Benin State, Nathaniel Msen Awuapila, Executive Facilitator Civil Organizations Research Advocacy and Funding Initiatives Development, Korafi, taught that Johan Galton, principal founder of Peace and Conflict Studies, conceived peace in two forms: negative peace, which refers to the absence of direct violence, also positive peace, inferring to the absence of direct and structural violence with mechanisms to promote inclusive social and structural relationships. Peace building involves activities to increase tolerance and promote coexistence to address structural sources of injustice. Nigeria moved from a country with 0 episodes of major armed conflict in 1985 to a country with a record of 120 major armed conflicts in a single month by September 2013. Benin State has had her share of various conflicts, with the most prevalent being external, thus threatening the existing peace in the food basket, a land of plenty. In fulfilling its mandate to enhance conflict prevention, women in peace building, active non-violence and peace education among other strategic goals, the West Africa Network for Peace Building, established in 2001 with an operational framework designed with the ultimate goal of building sustainable peace for growth and development of the region, has yet again lived up to her responsibilities in the peace-building process. In strengthening the peace-building capacity of organizations and practitioners to actively engage in the prevention and/or peaceful transformation of violent conflicts in Nigeria, with particular focus on the food basket state, Wanep organized a peace march in Makurdi, Benin State, with a bid to improve opportunities for civil society organizations in the state to contribute to peaceful coexistence in Nigeria. This Wanep is doing in partnership with the Civil Organizations Research, Advocacy and Funding Initiatives Development, Korafi. It was as early as 8 a.m. and they started gathering, mostly women, as they added their voice to the crave for peace across Benue. With all logistics in place, these people are set to take the message of peace building all through Makurdi Township with a peaceful march as they stand in solidarity with the Benue people who have known no peace since the 2018 New Year attacks by Fulani herdsmen that left not less than 73 persons killed in Guma and Logo local government areas. Their take-off point is Oracle Business Center as they walk through Savannah Roundabout, Tito Gate, Woodland Park, all the way through the Catholic Bishop House, Makurdi. They chant songs of peace and display placards inscribed with very striking messages relating to peace building. These citizens on the peace march represent different civil society organizations across Benue. In company with them are Bridget Osakwe, National Network Coordinator for Wanep, Hajia Hawa Isa, President, Federation of Muslim Women Associations of Nigeria, 4-1, Madeline Igbazwa, Orafid Head of Partnership and Outreach, who also serves as North Central Zonal Coordinator for Women's Situation Room Nigeria, and Nathaniel Awuapila, Orafid Executive Facilitator and Facilitator of the Peace March, among many others.
peace in Benue, and we cannot achieve peace without you and me. We are calling for peace in Benue. We are calling for peace. We cannot accept peace for Benue. We want peace. Peace for Benue. We want peace. Peace for Benue. We want peace. 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 No more violence. We want peace. No more violence. We want peace.
On arrival at the Benue People's House, the peace marchers moved through the first gate and then the second, and finally arriving at the central area. They are approached by the protocol team on hand as they seek the audience of His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Benue State, Samuel Otom. While waiting, they continue their call and response tunes and chanting of songs. Their central message, crave for peace across Nigeria, particularly Benue.
We want peace. 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 We want peace.
After an hour of waiting, finally the Secretary to the Benue State Government, Professor Tony Ijoho, then arrives to address the peace marchers. First, Wanep National Network Coordinator Bridget Osakwe makes her point, stating reason for the peace march.
Benue women, thank you for coming out. We are just here to say that we want peace in Benue State. Is that not all?
Yes.
Thank you very much, and we thank the government for sending their representative to meet us. This shows that they too want peace. Is it not?
Yes.
We are from the West Africa Network for Peace Building with the support from Urgent Action Fund. And our local partner here is Korafi. They have mobilized all these women to say we want peace. We should stop killing. And that armed conflict increased deaths and destruction of property. And most importantly, that killings and displacement in Benue State translates to empty food baskets. And so, no food, no peace.
And then the SSG, Professor Tony Ijoho, responds. He reiterates the commitment of the Benue State government towards enhancing peace across all boards.
The National Network Coordinator, West African Network for Peace Building. I speak to you on behalf of the Governor of Benue State, Samuel Otom, who is unavoidably absent for reasons that are not far-fetched. The Governor is now in Opaku, where 17 of our indigenous have been massacred by the herdsmen. He has gone on a spot assessment of the situation. We wish to appreciate you and your team for coming to Benue State at this particular point in time. Today, you know the best global practice as far as cattle rearing is concerned is what? Ranching. So the Benue State government is not asking for too much. We are saying that if you want to do cattle business in Benue State, ranch your cows. We are the food basket of the nation. Is it possible to have open grazing and farming at the same time? No, it's not possible. So the Benue State government is not asking for too much. I know that the Benue State government, or the people of Benue State, were acting within their own area of jurisdiction by enacting the anti-open grazing law. The truth is that the law has come to stay.
Yes, sir.
There is no going back. Yes. We appreciate what the civil society is doing. We appreciate what you have done. And I believe that you are going to take this message far and wide.
Satisfied with the response given by the SSG, the peace marchers dispersed with a firm belief that the Benin State government will take a lead in the peace process so as to enable a safe, serene and violence-free Benue. Nathaniel Awuapila is the executive facilitator of Korafi and facilitator of the peace march. He speaks, among other things, the way forward in the peace process.
We're looking forward to the citizens in the state becoming aware, more aware of their roles in contributing to peace building in the state. We're looking at civil society organizations working more collaboratively, more effectively so than they have done in the interest of this single goal, having peace. We're also expecting a closer collaboration between civil society and government. So that means Wanep as a network working with their partners and those collaborating in the state level to partner more effectively with with government, so that we can have better partnerships for peace. Now that's hopefully for the immediate term. Going forward, we expect better synergy among these three groups, so that citizens are doing what they're doing, groups are doing what they're doing, government is doing what they're doing, but with a single purpose, that we have peace in the state, that we get to the roots. It's not enough to address the symptoms of the problem, but also to seek ways to address the root causes of these problems and work collaboratively together to see the end. That is what we hope to see going forward.
West Africa Network for Peace Building is a regional network. We have offices in the 15 ECOWAS countries, a capacity building for 34 non-state actors. What that does for us is that training 34 organizations means that only one organization, only Wanep cannot do it. Only Korafi cannot do it. So we trained 34 organizations to contribute to what the government is doing. Yesterday, we engaged the non-state actor. Today, we are engaging the government so that we see the synergy of all of us working together towards peace in Benue State. And we are looking forward to continuous collaboration with the government. Until we see peace in Benue State, we will continue to work together. Thank you.
Still fresh in the minds are the 2018 New Year attacks perpetrated by Fulani herdsmen in Guma and Lugo local government areas, leaving over 73 persons dead, with over 60,000 IDPs from the said communities. Moving forward, the people believe that the Benin State government will go extra miles to collaborate with the relevant stakeholders so as to stem the reoccurring clashes between farmers and herdsmen across the state.